Yo, what is up everybody, Next to Bros Ultimate, back at again with another video, and today, as you can tell by the title of this video, I am doing a movie review on Transformers The Last Knight. Now, this would be my first upload today. I'll probably be doing another one of sorting out magic cards later. Well, it's more like tips on how to sort out your magic cards. I see the box I'm actually going to be working on later. It's probably gonna go on today, tomorrow, which I will have another movie review out of Uncharted because my mom and I are going to be going to see it tonight. So yeah, now granted, Transformers Last Night I saw it 2 days ago, but I was super busy yesterday, so I wasn't able to get the video out then. But fortunately today I have enough time where I can make this video, talk about the movie, let you guys know my thoughts on it, and how I think they would set up Unicron and all that stuff. Now granted, this movie came out a few years ago. How long ago? I don't know. Why did I now just see it, even though I'm a huge Transformers fan? I truthfully fell asleep through it. I don't know why. Like, I think I got closer and closer to the end every single time, but it was like whenever I was lying down and I was watching, I just fell asleep. It was yeah, I just fell asleep. It was like Captain America the Winter Soldier, which I actually did think about doing a movie review on. But, nah. Yeah, no, so I'm officially caught up on every MCU movie. I have watched Winter Soldier. Yeah, I don't know. I'll get to MCU and whatnot because probably on April 1st, because my mom and I are going to see Morbius either on March 31st, which will be my great grandfather's birthday, or we are going to see it on April 1st. One of the two. So either on April 1st or April 2nd, make sure to check out for the Morbius movie review. So yeah, so anyways, if you guys are new to the channel, thank you for tuning in. My name is Nemesis Ultimate. Please make sure you leave a like, comment down below, let me know what your favorite Transformers movie is. Make sure you also subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. I'm going to try and get more movie reviews out and talk about things. I'm also going to be starting to do Magic the Gathering stuff, like just tips and tricks or whatever, or like how to build a deck, or I'll be like, yeah, so like I'm going to be building a snake deck. That's a plan that I have. So yeah, but I also have theory reviews. I'm thinking about actually doing either rewriting or pre-writing movies. And what I think, I'm probably going to be making a Multiverse of Madness bingo card, because I know someone did that for Spider-Man No Way Home, so I'm going to think about doing that for Multiverse of Madness, so I have a lot of stuff that I want to do. Anyways, we're already like 3 minutes into the video, didn't even get started with the movie, so let's hop straight into it. So the movie opens up with this girl, I forgot what her name is. Kate is the main character. Like I said, the movie's called The Last Knight, so it has to do with knights and stuff. But the movie opens up. No, sorry, that's like the second scene of the movie. The movie opens up back in like ancient times. I forgot how far back it said it was, but something around like knights and stuff, and like somewhat at the beginning of Transformers, like Night Transformers. Anyway, it was pretty much back with that, and then the guy had a staff, and there was an emblem, and all that fun jazz. I thought the one guy was a villain, like the giant red dude was a villain, because I looked at my mom, and I'm like, you know, something tells me that Transformers villains get bigger and bigger every time. And she looked at me, she's like, yeah, I see that. So they just do, especially with the post-credit scene with the girl. I forgot what her name is. It starts with a G. Gideon? I think it's Gideon, right? It's Gideon. I forget what her name is, but she was the one chick who pretty much made Optimus Prime and Bumblebee. No, I don't want to say she made them, but she kind of did as well. She was like the goddess of the Transformers or whatnot. So something about Cybertron. I don't know. My throat. Anyway, so the movie starts off like that. The old dude gets a staff, whatever. So then later on in the movie, we see this one girl who's like in this abandoned place. We see like with three other like her and then three friends, whomst which I thought was gonna be a bigger role. Forget his name, but the kid who plays Triple G in Game Shakers, him, great actor. He's been in other things as well, I believe. I no, was the kid from it in that movie as well? I forget. I forget. But yeah, the one who played Ben from the 2017 It movie. I don't remember if he was in it or not. Anyway, but they were in that movie, and I thought they were gonna have a bigger role in it. They were just kind of like there for the second scene because of a drone or whatever shooting at them. That's when the FBI were going after Cade and stuff, and Cade's like, nah, like I'm here to help the Autobots, bitches. So that fun jazz. And then of course, because you'd think that police and the FBI would know by this point that the Autobots are good and Cade is helping them, and they go, oh yeah, it's fine, but no. And one of the things about Transformers movies that I am not a fan of, it's that the police at like a good 3/4 of the movie is always against the Autobots, and they're like, yeah, fuck it, let's help the Decepticons. They're fine, even though they go out and kill people, it's fine. Like, they go out, and then they go, oh shit, we're helping the wrong people. Like, yes, Optimus Prime is famous and all of that, let's kill him. Oh, wait, whoopsie daisy, he's the one helping us, so is Cade, let's help them back. Always in every single movie, it's like, they don't have any other great ideas for the police officers. It's like, and it's literally at the final end of the movie as well, like the final battle of the movie where they always go, yeah, let's help them out. Like, it makes no sense to me. Like, I seriously think that, I don't think they don't have any plans for police officers, so they just go, let's make them fight the Autobots and be against them, and then, like, 3/4 of the way through the movie, just make them change sides. I don't know, it was strange, it was weird. I kind of liked it, I don't want to say I liked it. Like, okay, I'm looking at Transformers last night now, all grown up, because when I was a kid, I just went, oh, cool, it's cars that can transform into robots, whoa! But now, since I'm older, I can actually appreciate it. Like, I can actually watch Transformers movie for being a Transformer. While, yes, it's always like, like, cars that transform into robots, and then Grimlock came along, I'm like, oh, cool, they made dinosaurs into a thing. That's fucking awesome. The Bumblebee movie came out. Bumblebee is my favorite. I found that incredible to watch, especially when it was like set in the 80s with Rise of the Beast, which, side note, if you do not know, Transformers Rise of the Beast is coming out, I don't know when, maybe next year in the summer. They already have the concept art out for some of the guys and stuff. I was watching this like months ago, so they already had plans. I don't want to say they already had plans. They already have plans to do it. My hair is so messed up. Anyway, they already have plans to do it. If you don't know what Rise of the Beast is supposed to be set on, it's supposed to be set on like the old TV show, old cartoon TV show, I should say, Beast Wars. And if you're just starting to get into Transformers, like if you're a new person in Transformers and you're reading some comic books, then you would know the Transformers Beast Wars thing. It's supposed to be set on that pretty much, but timeline wise, Rise of the Beast comes out straight after Bumblebee. If you want to watch Transformers movies in timeline order, you want to watch Bumblebee first. Rise of the Beast would be second, and then Transformers: The Last Night would be the last one. I don't know what the other movies would be in an order. I don't know if it'd be like Transformers would be, I'm guessing, right after Rise of the Beast. But I don't know if Fall of the Moon or Revenge of the Fallen would be straight after that. I'm not sure. But Nitro Zeus was in Fall of the Moon? I forget if Nitro Zeus was in Fall of the Moon or Revenge of the Fallen. Let me know down in the comment section below which one it was. I think it was Fall of the Moon. I don't remember. I'm probably gonna look it up afterwards, but I don't know. Nitro Zeus, I love him. He's a really cool villain. I'm glad they actually brought him back for last night. Even though he made a short appearance, it wasn't long last. Like, I mean, this movie, one of the reasons why that's probably my favorite, if not my favorite Transformers movie, not only with the shots that were in it, the shots were fucking beautiful, by the way. Not only the acting that's in it, but another reason why, because the shots that were in the movie, you'd think, oh, like, that's a Marvel movie shot right there. Look at Venom Let There Be Carnage. Look at Spider-Man No Way Home on multiple scenes for that movie. Like, they were just some other shots that would be perfect. I mean, there were a lot of perfect shots in a lot of movies. I mean, Avengers Endgame, Captain America Civil War. Like, there were just so many great shots for multiple Marvel movies. You don't think that it'd be like that for a Transformers movie, but it is. Not only that, but the Transformers themselves, they make it look so realistic. Like, when I was a kid, I'm like, dude, are Transformers real? Like, not gonna lie, if Transformers was real, a lot of us would be dead. From either A, them stepping on us, or B, Megatron just coming down and be like, fuck y'all, boom, 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 with his, like, arm gun or whatever he has. So, I don't know, I would want to be friends with Bumblebee, honestly. I'd literally go out, find Bumblebee, and like, yo, I want to be friends with you, I call you, I think you're cool. I would literally do anything to be friends with Bumblebee. I feel like he'd be great. Oh, speaking of Bumblebee, I'm just gonna flip-flop back with spaces, because I don't go from beginning to end. I go, if, like I said, if you're new to this channel, I go, boom, talk about the beginning, boom, somewhere in the middle, maybe the end, oh wait, we're back to the beginning again, or oh wait, from the beginning and then end and then middle, and then all that fun jazz. So somewhere in like the end to the middle of the movie, Bumblebee and Nemesis Prime. Nemesis Prime was so fucking cool. Loved that they added Nemesis Prime to this movie. I thought that was amazing. I was like, shit. I'm like, because I remember watching the trailer when it was like, I think my last day in 5th grade. I think. So that means this movie would have been coming out in 2017. I think it was 2017 whenever Last Night came out. So yeah, so Last Night came out in 2017, I want to say. And because I'm like, wait, I'm like, Optimus Prime is flying Bumblebee, what the hell? I'm like, I don't understand this. So then, this movie, whenever I watched it, I'm like, dude, I'm like, Nemesis Prime, I'm like, that's a great addition. Like, now I kind of want to go back and, like, watch TV shows or cartoon movies or, like, read comic books that has Nemesis Prime in it so I can learn more about him, even though I know what he is. He's, like, the evil Optimus Prime, but the way they added Nemesis Prime, now granted, Optimus Prime didn't actually have as much screen time as I thought, because whenever I heard last night, I'm like, oh, it's a movie based on Optimus Prime. I think everyone thought that that's what it was going to be like in the movie. Well, yeah, that's what it was supposed to be based on in the movie. That Transformers Last Night was supposed to be Optimus Prime being the last night of not only the Autobots, not only the Decepticons, but just all around, like, Transformers. But he actually didn't get that much screen time in it. But anyways, one of the most touching / emotional scenes in Transformers, even though it's like that in almost every fucking Transformers movie, once again, it was like, because I thought that it was going to be Megatron or someone like that. I think it would have been like Megatron that would have snapped Nemesis Prime back into Optimus Prime. But no, but it was Bumblebee, because he's like, dude, he's like, remember me? He's like, I'm Bumblebee. He's like, I'm your friend ever since Cybertron. And he's like, I'm here for you. He's like, I will die for you if I have to. And then that's when Optimus Prime changed back in the moment. I was like, yes, this is incredible. So, but just like watching that, like, it was just so heartwarming. It was just like tearjerker. Like, that was like a tearjerker scene. Like, it was so well done for that scene. Like, I really felt it. Like, it was just nice. Like, I was shocked that it was Bumblebee to do it, but I'm glad it was Bumblebee to do it after witnessing that than it being Megatron. I thought it'd be cool, like, yeah, like, Megatron was the one to do it because of the whole history, but B was the one. And once again, that's why I love Bumblebee, because another reason why was because that the voices Bumblebee had was, and once again, Optimus Prime even was like, B, I didn't hear that voice ever since the war on Cybertron, which once again, I believe that was the final war on Cybertron from the Bumblebee movie. So, yeah, that was that. So once again, Bumblebee was a great movie, but that was just a touching scene. I found that really well done. Also, with talking in Optimus Prime, sore throat. Anyway, another scene that I thought was very well written for Optimus Prime was well written for Optimus Prime. Probably the best thing that was well written for him. Once again, that whole Bumblebee scene, that was really touching. But one of the best things one of the things, I don't know how to word this. Optimus Prime, it's cool on one hand, but it's somewhat funny as well. And you'll understand what I mean, but every time, almost every single time he talks, it's like a fucking heroic speech. No matter what the hell it is. Like, he just, like, you think, like, oh yeah, like, he's supposed to do that because he's Optimus Prime, not only that, but, like, he has that voice. Like, I get it, but oh my god, almost every single time, like, just by him saying, B, I haven't heard that voice in Cybertron, and then he started talking about something, and I'm like, holy shit, he never not talks in a heroic speech manner. Like, I find, like, that's cool and all, don't get me wrong, that's like saying every single time Iron Man or Captain America is going into battle, like, they do some sort of heroic speech. Like, I find, like, it'd be more Captain America than anything, and that'd be cool. That would get tired after a while, but at the same time, it really wouldn't. But at the same time, the reason why it's somewhat funny is, once again, he does that in every single movie, no matter what it is. He always does some sort of heroic speech. I just find that funny. I honestly do. I just find that funny that he does that. Anyway, another scene was during the final battle, whenever he was coming down, like after that spaceship exploded, I think, and the big, I don't remember what the big villain's name is, but he was like the big guy that was huge, like bigger than a lot of the Transformers. And then Optimus Prime just went in like, I'm not scared of this fool, I fought bigger men before. Cough, cough, Unicron. Anyways, where he'd come in and he just stabbed the giant dude to death and just like cut him, and that made the guy fall into like multiple different variations of him. And Optimus Prime with the best line out of the entire movie, maybe even the entire Transformers franchise, maybe. He looked at them, he glared at them, he's like, "You know who I am." I'm like, damn, that's my favorite line from the movie. It is. It's my favorite line from the movie. So, and then after he said, "You know who I am," he cut off all their heads, and it's like, holy shit, Prime. Like I knew Prime was badass, but once again, that's when I was a kid. I really wasn't paying too much attention, but now since I'm older, I can appreciate Transformers movies for what they are, and that's a good Prime example. I'm a fucking idiot. Anyways, um, and anyway, but jokes aside, jokes aside, um, like that that was that was just cool. Um, yeah, that was just how it was. It was just a lot of great scenes, a lot of great moments, a lot of great still shots. I love the one scene, probably the best still shot of the movie, was when Cade was jumping off of the one clip thing when the giant knight dude, whatever, when Cade was like, "Yeah, like, I have the staff, come and get me," and then the dude with the giant double sword just, like, way down on the ground, and Cade's like, "I'm flying." And I thought that was a beautiful shot. Like, that's my favorite shot from that movie. Like, it was just... This is probably, once again, I have to say, probably my favorite Transformers movies. No doubt about it. Probably is. More likely it is. So yeah. So yeah. It was that. I don't know what else. Oh, speaking of Cade, going back to the whole Transformers last night, I think it was Optimus Prime, but it wasn't titled. Cade was actually last night. There was this one girl called... I forget. I'm gonna just call Veronica. Fuck, it's like on the tip of my tongue, and it's like pushing its way to the front of my head. I can't remember. But her, you know what I mean? The girl that Cade fell in love with in this movie. Like, sorry, I have some on my finger that I'm trying to get. I got it. Yeah, like, my mom and I thought that she was gonna be, like, the last knight, like, the one that would wield the sword, but then Cade saw the knights beating the shit out of Prime. My mom's over here, like, oh no, like, they're gonna beat up Prime. I thought after everything and the thing's back. Okay. Bug. So, like, once Cade saw Prime was getting beat up, he went, "Nah, bitch, the arc that the one night gave Cade, like, maybe the second scene of the movie once again, the, like, circle thingy that was, like, attached to Cade, like, it was just, like, coming down onto him, and then it transformed into a sword, and then Cade stopped the one knight that was about to have the sword, and then my mom and I sat here, we were like, no shit, like, Cade was the last knight. And I'm glad that it was Cade, because Cade is one of my favorites from this movie. Well, no, that's not. Of course, he's my favorite human character from the franchise. Of course, with him being the main character. But I just found him really cool as well. Which is funny. I forget what his name is. I forget what his real life name is, but he's also in Uncharted as well with Tom Holland, so that's gonna be great, which I'm probably gonna watch some Nathan Drake stuff right before I go and see the movie tonight, so I can at least get an idea, because I want to go watch Dune. And after I watch Dune, I honestly think I fell asleep like twice during it because I had no idea what Dune was about. All I knew was that Zendaya, Jason Momoa, and then Josh Brolin was gonna be in it, and that was it. So yeah, so guy who played Kate's gonna be in Uncharted he's with Tom Holland, so that's gonna be great. But yeah, also speaking of him being inside of a movie, sharing a screen with a Marvel actor, um, not Anthony Mackie, the dude who plays Odin. He was in Transformers last night. He was phenomenal. He died. Mom was crying. I looked at her and I'm like, this is in every fucking Transformers movie. Someone has to, like, at least one person has to die in the movie. It's like that in every movie no matter what. So at least one person does. Anyway, so it was just great. One of the scenes for the Transformer movies that got me actually like talking about and me being more curious about is once again the scene with Unicron, the post-credit scene. I want to learn more about Unicron and stuff because this is going to be the biggest Transformers threat ever. Like this is literally going to be the biggest Transformers threat ever. I may be wrong about that, but I have a strong feeling that he's gonna be the biggest threat ever. Once again, Nitro Zeus, probably one of my favorite Decepticons. Like my favorite Decepticon is Megatron, of course, but Nitro Zeus is like maybe my second. But Unicron, it's like I always thought the final movie was gonna finally be Optimus Prime versus Megatron. Megatron dies. Oh wow, the movie's over. Shocker. But I strongly believe that the final movie is gonna be the Autobots versus Unicron, or maybe it's even gonna be the Autobots and the Decepticons facing Unicron because Unicrons are the biggest Transformers out of them all, and it's like I want to say he's like the god maybe. Like he's not a like he's the strongest Transformer. So I have a strong feeling that um I have a strong feeling that um a Transformer or two are gonna die. Because once again, a Transformer always dies in the movie at like the beginning of the movie at some point. It's not a surprise. But I strongly believe that maybe one or two or three or more Transformers will die during the final movie. Like they could, like Unicron could kill Optimus Prime and be like, "Yo, what the fuck?" Or maybe they can go with a darker ending and like Unicron kill all the Decepticons and Autobots and takes over Earth or whatever, and then that's it. But who knows? Who knows? I can't wait to see what Unicron is gonna be like live action form. I want to I've seen some of his style and animation form before on Google because I looked him up, and he looked pretty cool. Some of the fan arts from in live action form look dope. I can't wait to see what he will be like. I want to say like I don't know how big he is though. I don't know if he's like size of fucking Galactus the Devourer. Which if so, Unicron versus Galactus and like some sort of multiverse. Shout out, missed the part. So yeah, like that'd be fun and interesting, but yeah, but who knows? Um, like there was so much that they could do with this movie. Like Rise of the Beast will come out next year. That's like 2023. Let's say summer 2023. Rise of the Beast comes out. And then in 2025, in the summer of that, Transformers Unicron or Rise of Unicron or Birth of Unicron or whatever the fuck Unicron. Or it doesn't even have to have Unicron in it. It could just be Transformers something. Oh wow, Unicron's the villain. Holy shit, he's fucking massive on the big screen. Like, there's like like that is gonna be like the movie that'll wrap it up. Like that'll be like, okay, this is the end of the franchise. Unicron is the big bad that we're setting up for, and it's gonna be great. Which I feel like I speak for everyone when I say that Unicron will, once Unicron hits the big screen, I feel like everyone will enjoy it, and I feel like a lot of Transformers fans will be loving it. Like, I know I just read King Grimlock #1 a few months ago. I wanna, like, whenever #1 was out, #2 just came out actually. So I want to read 2 to 5. I think is out. Like 5 or 6 is out right now. I'm not sure, but I want to read that. Try to get more of an idea on King Grimlock because #1 was fun. I want to read more about Transformers. Like, Shattered Glass was great. It's kind of like the O3 premise to DC. That's pretty much the best way I can describe it. But I wanna get more into reading about Transformers. Watch more animated movies. Watch animated TV shows. Like, I wanna watch a whole bunch and try to get an idea, so I can at least talk about more and share my thoughts. I'm probably gonna pre-write the final Transformers movie, and I wanna try to learn more about Unicron and whatnot. So yeah. Um, Overall, what are my final thoughts of the movie with final score? Oh, that's a lie. Not final thoughts yet. Um, there's one other thing I love about the movie, and that is all the villains that are in it. Um, I feel like it was a great roster with Cade, B, Prime, Megatron, Nitro Zeus, Mohawk, Berserker with that quick appearance. Like, just all the villains that was in that. Like, Onslaught, I fucking love that Onslaught was in that. Onslaught is phenomenal. Like, he's just great. Um, so, yeah. Like, that was just great. Like, I love the roster of characters that was in this movie. Um, Finally, like, I think the Knights are gonna join Prime and whatnot, and Prime's gonna get like some other people to help the battle with Unicron, because the roster of Autobots seems to be getting bigger and bigger every movie. Who knows? Kane might fall in love with another girl. There's a big possibility for that happening. Anyway, final thoughts of the movie with the score. I give it a 9.5 out of 10, or maybe even a 9 out of 10. Um, well, like, not really an 8 out. It was a great movie with a lot of good spots. I I give it an 8.5. I'll give it. I'll just leave it at that, which is point 0.5. Which, honestly, like, Eternals, I thought was like a 7.5 to 8. So it's like I'm giving Last Night like a point higher, or yeah, I'm giving, or 0.5 higher than um Eternals. Why the fuck did my brain blank blah blue? Holy shit, this is gonna be a long day. Um yeah, it's okay. Eternals. It's higher than the Eternals. What will I change about, if I could change something about the movie? What would it be? One, make the fucking cops not be pissed at the Autobots for trying to help them at like the beginning of the movie, and then make them change their minds. That got so old so fast. Another thing is that Transformer movies drag out. One of my biggest pet peeves about movies are dragging them out. I don't want to sit here. That's probably why I fell asleep, because they dragged it out. Like, I do not like movies that drag things out. Like, look at the Batman. Holy shit! I felt like I was sitting there for an eternity watching the Batman. Like, that was one of my biggest pet peeves about the Batman. Now, granted, a lot of other things. If you want to know my full thoughts on the Batman, I have a playlist of movie reviews on it. Make sure you go and check that out. Um, yeah, just make sure you go check that out. It the Batman, I think, was the final movie that I did a review on. So, yeah, I wasn't a fan of it. I was disappointed, but this movie was just great. Besides from Transformers Last Night dragging out, and besides from the cops doing their own fucking cop thing, FBI thing, they they did great. They did better than what I thought. Like, I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that. Like, a lot of the movie was great. Once again, from the roster of characters that they had, to the storytelling, the um to the acting. Like, a lot of it was great. A lot of the still frames. Once again, my favorite Transformers movie. I'm not saying that the other ones are bad. Like, I don't know. I want to go back. I want to rewatch them. Some of the other ones, even though I've seen all of them, and I just literally watch a shit ton of them on YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, TV. But yeah. So that's gonna be that. My final rating for movie is an 8.5 out of a 9.5 out of 10, 8.5, 9.5, just a fucking 9.5, 9. 9, it's a fucking 9, let's just put it at that, 9. It's a 9. The movie is a 9 out of 10. Once again, the only thing that I would change about it is the cops and make it not as dragged out, but that was it. Other than that, great movie, great acting, a lot of it was phenomenal. I loved it. I can't wait to see what Unicron does, and I can't wait to see what Rise of the Beasts are gonna do and what they're gonna do with that. I'm probably gonna watch the Beast Wars series, figure out what the fuck that's on, and watch it. And then read some Beast Wars comics so I can get an idea of what Rise of the Beasts is gonna be. And then now another thing they could do for the Transformers movies are Monster Hunters, I believe is what it's called. I forget, but Monster Hunters, I believe, is the anime movie I have over there of Transformers. They could go something along the lines of that for the next movie and make it like that for Unicron. So I don't know. Anyways, can't wait to see what they do with Unicron. Gonna learn more about him. Gonna learn some more about Nemesis Prime, and I'm gonna read some Beast Wars stuff and watch the Beast Wars series so I can get an idea of what it's gonna be like for Rise of the Beast. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you leave a like, comment down below, let me know what your favorite Transformers movie is, and then make sure you subscribe for more movie reviews. Make sure to also tune in later today for my Magic Gathering sorting. I'm just gonna go through a box, sort them out. I'm gonna probably do that the next 3 days, because there's literally 3 boxes over there. And then it also is gonna help people out as well for them sorting and whatnot, so they have an idea. So yeah. So if you want to watch some more movie reviews that I have, make sure you go check out my playlist. Just go to my channel, click on playlist, and just check that out. Now my nose is itchy. Great, I'm gonna go solve that. Thank you guys for watching. See you later today, I guess.